Let me see. Yeah, wait to kick
And
off.
now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders.
Hey, I was just about to say I'm dressed for the occasion.
14 team in the country, the San Jose State
I switched to that shit when we was going out the cabin.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. They'll run it here. Find some space. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but on a fresh set of downs.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
We go with a direct snap. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Putting toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to chuck it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Trying to run it. It's Roberts. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The offense threatening now, first and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, San championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Makes it second and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Tight end makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's the target, and it's complete. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Raging Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Leonard. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Raging Cajuns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And now a carry here for the fullback. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. finds his target. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Defense showing blitz here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
San Jose State.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this out of him a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the San Jose State offense. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. They give it to the big fullback here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Toss play to the outside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's wide open, look out. Breaks clear over the middle, can they catch him? And he takes it all the way, they couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Louisiana. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
First down and 10. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun to handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. it's Louisiana on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on 3rd down. And because of that, he picks up a 1st down and gets a new set of downs.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
There's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. As the 1st down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
13.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Timeout, San Jose State.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the quarterback will take a knee. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And it's a kneel down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Raging Cajuns will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. DB's backing off from the line now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.